Hey, how's it going to all of y'all watching this video on YouTube? Welcome to Kings of Space, well KOS for short, where we take a hold of our very own colony and colonize on a specific planet of our choosing. Be a part of the great journey to the stars and develop your colony into powerful kingdoms with many planets. Select a starting planet. Oh, so we actually get to select our very own starting planet, huh? Well, that's unique about a colonization game. And I'm just a sucker, apparently, for these types of games. I mean, not only am I obviously obsessed with space-related things, but I really can't get over the concept of colonization, because I think that's a pretty cool concept of anything futuristic, of anything sci-fi related, you know? Like I'm just a sucker for colonization games and whatnot. Hey, look, we all got our likings. I mean, don't judge. You know, that's just like what I like. You know, big fucking deal. So let's select our start planet. So the first one on the very far left, it looks like a resemblance to Mars. I mean, I'd reckon given its red appearance, but I can't tell if I can't tell if it's a desert planet or a lava planet. I mean, the one that looks like, you know, the third planet, it genuinely kind of looks like a lava planet, kind of. I mean, looks can be deceiving, but it kind of does. But maybe the one that's on the far left is like a desert-like planet. But the second planet is a good old terrestrial planet, kind of similar to our own. Has green vegetation and blue water. You know, all the credentials to, like, you know, life development. And the fourth planet is a wacky looking world with blue vegetation and purple water. Not strange at all. And to the far right, we have a tundra looking planet with snow and blue water. Very fitting. Alright, so which planet would I want to go for? What would be very beneficial to my colony? Obviously, a terrestrial planet is the obvious answer to all the world's problems, because a terrestrial planet has all the credentials we need, all the resources, all the ways of development. I think it'll be a good planet to start our journey. And it's also called the Green Garden Planet. I mean, my bad. Didn't mean to mispronounce it. Not just called a terrestrial planet. It's called the Green Garden Planet. Like, you know, let me get my facts right first. So, immediately off the bat, the world looks pretty well, you know, it looks pretty well rounded and looks nice. So let's establish our very own colony. Alright, so we have our main base. So I'd reckon we choose one of these X's to establish our main colony. Alright, so where would I want to place it? I mean, the obvious thing of what it's telling me, it'd be great to place it right next to one of these glowing pink things, because maybe these are resources I need for my base development, or any continuation to my base development. But, so let's see. Oh, I love how it has to add an arrow like, hey, dumbass, you're supposed to click on one of these. Construction capsule approaching for landing. Alright. Main base is under construction. Hey boss, I am Bort the Builder. Not to be confused with Bob the Builder, because genuinely that almost sounds like similar names there, but no, he's called Bort the Builder. And not Bart either, he's called Bort the Builder. Okay. Worker habitat. Alright, we got a worker habitat. Hydro farm. Getting the basics. Oh, so that's what those are, like quantum crystal mines. That's what those were. I mean, who would have thunk, right? And seeing the previews from the game, you genuinely can... Wait, what's that? Meteor incoming, we're about to be wiped out. Brace for impact. It's gonna be Dinosaurs 2.0 in this sumbitch. Select the spaceport. We should be worried about an asteroid that's coming. You know what, let me go ahead and buy a bunch. And as I was saying before I got scared about this JPEG of a meteorite that's going around, like, seeing the previews from the game, you can go from building a small outpost to a megalopolis city. I think I pronounced that right. You know, like, people know what I'm trying to say. You can go from a small outpost to a huge city. Uh-oh, we're under attack. Well, no worries. I got my fleet of starships to help out with the cause. And I mean, really, what a battle as it was, because it looked like it was just pink scribbles. That was it. Just pink scribbles versus actual, well-built starships. I mean, genuinely, who the fuck is going to win this battle? I mean, it's pretty much, carved in stone who's going to win that. We've just been attacked by aliens. You mean pink scribbles? Because that's genuinely all that it looked like. We are not alone in this solar system. Well, you heard it here first from a fictional character in a fictional video game. We're not alone in our universe. You should give our empire a name. Oh yeah, of course. How could I be so neglectful of giving my colony a name? Let's see, what have I always wanted to name my empire? I really, names are not that important. Genuinely, they're not. But, just for the sake, I have to pretend it's important. So let's see, what do I want to name my colony? I mean, I don't want to spend 30 minutes trying to think of a name because I'm not really good with names. I'm just going to call it Space Y. I'm going to be the knockoff version of SpaceX, but I'm going to give my colony the same name that I gave it in Space Agency 2138. Yeah, for people who don't know, I gave, I do play a game called Space Agency 2138, and I named my Space Agency Space Y, and just, not to spend too much time on thinking of a name, just gonna give it that same name. Look, I'm not good with names, mock me all you want, I'm just not good with names. Alright, we're getting into the thick of it. Let's tap on our habitat. Let's improve it. For only 1,000 quantum crystals? By missing resources? Okay, well, we'll spin 2 of these futuristic bottle cap looking things. Residential building. Let's see, where do I want to place my first residential habitat? Not to mention, ain't that supposed to be the hydro farm? Well, why does it look like it's indicating that we're collecting sewage? Because green water don't look all that healthy. I'm just saying, green water obviously has algae and other bacteriums, parasites, and other shit in it. So, I mean, why are we collecting that? No matter, I guess in this realm, in this universe, green water's healthy. Okay, so we got our first worker habitat. And there are my starships. Just awaiting orders. Sitting there doing their own thing. New recruits have arrived. We can now build more ships to defend the colony and conduct missions on other planets. Ah, so we get to actually colonize on other different worlds, huh? We're going all the way. Resources, hydro storage. Okay, we gotta be sure to stock up on our algae-riddled water. Quantum crystal storage. The storage facilities will help get our colony going. Don't forget to pick up and harvest them from time to time. Alright, I won't forget that. And speaking of which, I'll go ahead and do that right now. Because of course, my freaking cosmic bottle caps over here is what I like to call them, is limited. Laser tower. Hell yeah, let's bring out the big boys. And let's put one right here, next to the workers' habitat. I need to show my colonists that they're always protected at all costs. I at least need to pretend that I give a shit about them, right? Defense towers and approach mines are necessary to defend the main planet against attacks from other empires. That's another thing too. Is this like a multiplayer thing, or do we go against AI? Is it like online multiplayer? You know, that'd be pretty cool if it was. Okay. This is the solar system button. So now we get to go around our solar system and colonize other worlds. Alright, let's initiate our friggin' attack. What planet is this? It looks like a gas giant. You know, from what I can see from this pixelated mess. Oh, great. It's more of these wretched pink scribbles again. These damned pink scribbles. Yeah, now I can definitely like tell it's a gas giant. I can see a dark spot or some type of a giant storm underneath all that. Alright, let's initiate. Yay, I got my first star. What is going on? This swarm was defeated. Was it just a signal swarm? Or a vanguard of a great civilization? Who knows? But let's go home. You know, we've done our duty. What the heck is this? Did they develop a planetary shield while I was gone? Man, talk about advancing. Let's check and see what's going on over here. Alright. Let's kick it. Let's see where we're let's see what we're up against. And I take this as our moon. I mean, it looks like a moon nonetheless. I mean, I don't see why not. Where's my fleet? You know, I clicked. Oh. I had to manually click, you know, the slot that actually had the ships indicated on it in order for the thing to work. My bad, should have guessed. Oh. Well. No matter. I should have just sent them all. I just wasted one of my dudes because, you know, I just sent... Oh, jeez. They're kicking my ass. What's the difference between the ones at the gas giant and the ones at the moon? Observatory. Yeah, let's go on ahead and build that. One, I mean, sounds like fun to me. I love observing. You know what? Let's actually bring out the big boys. I at least want one of those on my side. Not enough soldiers. Well, you know what? I got the cure to that. I want to improve. You know what? I will spend all my bottle caps if I have to in order to freaking actually get this shit to fucking work correctly. Worker habitat. This one's still going. There's my other one. Let's get that one upgraded. You know what? I just want to skip that. Hurry the fuck up. It's taking forever. Alright. Yep, let's get another one of those. Alright. We good to go. I think we're ready to conquer the moon now, aren't we, my dudes? At least I would think. No, of course, I gotta wait for my ships to be built. Which are gonna take a very long time to complete. But why do that? Let's just skip it. There they go. Now we're cooking with napalm, aren't we, my dudes? Ah, there are my ships. They just initiated cloaking for a little bit, but now that we built and gotten some heavier combat ready ships, I think we're ready to conquer the moon, aren't we? And actually, I want to improve these buildings. And why not, let's just improve these ones too, the storage centers. Alright, well, I think I'm ready to go to the moon. What say we do that? I just want to make sure I have, like, at least one more of these big boys on my side. But of course, I got to upgrade my soldier habitats. Main base level too low. Oh yeah, how could I be so foolish? I have to upgrade this too. And I think I'm probably going to regret wasting all these at once, but I don't care. You know, to get things moving, you gotta spend a couple to a few of these cosmic bottle caps. Alright, so... can I improve this? Yes, I can. Alright, we got another one. Let's show these pink scribbles at the moon what for.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I may not want... I don't want to waste all of them. Okay, we got 2 of the small ships and 2 of the big ships. I think that's good enough. Time to conquer these motherfuckers, one pink scribble at a time. Okay, go get 'em. Holy guacamole! Those big ships didn't even stand a chance! Well, no matter, at least my little dudes have gotten something. I mean, genuinely, it seems like the bigger ones just took the hits for them. It didn't make a difference to none of that. The small ones brought it on home. Ain't that ironic? The smaller ships were able to conquer it, not the big ones. Well, I mean, the big ones took half of the freaking brutal attack, but the small ones still managed to beat it anyway. And I'm pretty sure we can't colonize officially yet until we actually build some spacecrafts, like some specific spacecrafts that have the ability to carry passengers and cargo to another planet. We can't just go around colonizing all willy-nilly. Okay. So we did in fact get rid of all the scumbags that were riddling the planets and or the moons. Wow, there's actually more shit. Wow, there's different buttons. We thought we were alone. Yeah, I thought that too. And I'm pretty sure I cannot hit any of these yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure of that. But it's good to know it has, like, the same aspect as, like, what, Spore and whatnot? You know, like, when you get to the spaceship stage, you get to explore the galaxies and whatnot. It's cool that it has that, like, aesthetic to it. Let's see, what else is in the special buildings? Workshop? Alright, that one's gonna take 29 freaking minutes, and I bet it's gonna cost a boatload of, yeah, of course, boatload of these little cosmic bottle casts in order to complete it. No, I genuinely feel like I'm gonna regret, you know, spending them all in one place like this. Oh, wow. It's gonna take a full-fledged freaking day for this shit to complete. Yeah, of course, I'm not gonna sit there and make headway in one freaking sitting like this. I'm gonna have to play it off on the side, so it doesn't take too long with each playthrough. But I think we saw enough at first glance, anyway. I'm at least gonna upgrade for what I can. Oh, can we research something? Oh, we can actually research spaceships. Is it the same as building them?
Yes, sir.
Or is it upgrading them? Well, whatever. Wait, can we upgrade more than one? No, we can't. So this is to upgrade them so they won't be, utterly useless upon entering the battlefield. Because my god, the big ones just drop like flies. That is bullshit. Well, no matter. I'm gonna spend what I got on that. Well, I think we saw what I got of the game so far. If you want to see another playthrough, feel free to hit me up in the comments and give a like on the video, and feel free to subscribe. It'll truly mean a lot and help grow the channel. Peace out and subscribe.